Hello friends, welcome to Sky Biology. This is Dr. Bharati Shukla and I am here to teach you biology for 11th, 12th and NEET. In the course of my lectures, I will be touching upon the topics where I have found students struggling with biology and I will try my best to clarify those concepts. I hope you find the videos helpful and interesting. Do not forget to like them, share them and subscribe them. Thank you. Hello friends, welcome to Sky Biology. I am Dr. Bharati Shukla and let's start with the episode 1 of Sky Biology, that's structure of neuron. Neuron or a nerve cell is a very specialized cell and it is the structural and functional unit of the nervous system. So let's see what is the neuron made up of. Neuron or a nerve cell has three components, the first being cyton or the soma. It also consists of cell processes. The short highly branched processes are known as dendrites. The one that I am drawing, these are the dendrites. And there is a single long process which shows branching at the distal end. This is known as the axon. The axon shows branching at its distal end and this leads to the formation of axon terminals. These are the axon terminals. Now when the neuron, the axon of the neuron is covered with a fatty sheath. I'll do it in black. Then such a neuron is known as myelinated neuron or medullated neuron. This is the myelin sheath and this myelin sheath is produced by Schwann cells. So these are the Schwann cells which produce myelin sheath. The one in red are the Schwann cells. Now the neuron or the nerve cell, like any other cell, consists of cytoplasm, nucleus and cell organelles. So this is a prominent nucleus, the cytoplasm and the cell organelles. Now, within the cytoplasm of the cell body of neuron, there happen to be special granules and these granules are known as Lascelles granules. So let's label them. This is the cyton or the soma or also known as perikaryon. Perikaryon. These are the dendrites. Single long process is the axon. The axon is covered with myelin sheath. The myelin sheath is produced by Schwann cell. The axon shows branching at its distal end and the branching produces axon terminals. Axon terminals. Now you can see there are certain areas in the myelinated axon of the neuron where the myelin sheath is absent. These are the constrictions, can you see them? These are the constrictions where the myelin sheath is absent and these areas where the myelin sheath is absent are known as nodes of Ranvier. So let's label them. This is the node of Ranvier. This is the nucleus. Now we write certain characters of neuron. Neuron or a nerve cell, it is the longest cell It is the longest cell of human body. The axon happens to be very long, a meter or few meters long. Second, it is excitable and also conducts impulses. Okay, it gets excited, it can be stimulated, and it conducts impulses along it. It has every other cell organelle, but it lacks centrosome. Once it is fully developed and matured, the neurons do not have centrosomes, so they lack. It lacks centrosome. It lacks centrosome. Now, neurons, as I define them, are the structure. Let's write the definition over here. Definition of neuron. Neuron is the structural and functional unit of nervous system. So let's list out, of course, the parts of neuron. We didn't write them. Parts of neuron. The three main parts of neuron are cell body or cyton, which I have labeled somewhere. Yeah, it's over here. Then you have the axon, the single long process, which is over here, and the dendrites. Several processes. Can you see them? These several processes over here are the dendrites. So these are the cell processes. So let's revise once. Neuron or a nerve cell is a structural and functional unit of nervous system. The parts of neuron are cyton or cell body, axon and dendrites, which are the cell processes, axon and dendrites. Single long process axon, several processes which are highly branched are dendrites. Now let me say, I did say that the cell body contains every other cell organelle, and it also has, Nissen's granules. So I didn't label them. The one in red are the Nissen's granules. Now what are Nissen's granules? Nissen's granules are masses of rough endoplasmic reticulum which are engaged in protein synthesis. Okay, but the axons lack Nissen's granules. That's an important point. Axons do not have Nissen's granules. So I did say the axon at its terminal end shows branching, and this branching leads to the formation of axon terminals. I would like to mention something. The axon terminals consist of vesicles which contain chemicals, and those chemicals are neurotransmitters. Do bear this in mind because they play an important role in nerve impulse conduction. When this neuron has to pass the impulse which is passing along its axon and has reached the axon terminal to any other neuron, then there is a certain gap, and that gap needs to be filled, which is filled through these chemicals, through these neurotransmitters which are present in the vesicles and the axon terminals. Okay, the axon, when it shows myelination or medulation, which I have shown in black, the medullative neuron is very important as far as conduction of nerve impulses concerned. When the axon is myelinated or has this myelin sheath is a fatty sheath or is a sheath made up of fatty material. It has several coatings, several wrappings. So this myelin sheath provides insulation to the neuron, and this helps in speedy conduction of impulse along the neuron. So fine, this is all about neuron. I hope you enjoyed the lecture. Thank you. Hello friends, I hope you enjoyed the video. If there are any questions on this topic, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Thank you.